The fight against terrorism will end, and we will develop our nation and industries to facilitate investment under secure conditions. We are facilitating heavy losses on the enemy and gradually pushing them out of Burkina Faso. And this is the most important aspect of Ibrahim Traoré message. He said,
"Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yes. Good. And see how we can address those issues so that we can continue to work together as one people."
All right, lovely people, that's John Dramani Mahama re-emphasizing the fact that he's going to work with Burkina Faso to strengthen our borders. So, lovely people, we are still at the presidential inauguration conversation that happened in Ghana on the 7th January, and I don't want you to mix any of the moments, so I got you covered. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for choosing the channel today. In this video, I bring you 4 messages from 3 individuals. The first message is from the public to the leaders. The second message is a message from John Dramani Mahama. It's a message accompanied by a particular question to the rest of the leaders that were present and those that were not even present by watching. In fact, it's just a message to the entire Africa continent. Number 3, I'm going to present you 2 messages from Ibrahim Traoré. In one of his messages, he never spoke a word, but he was very loud in delivering his message. Yes. His second message was when he met with Burkinabe living in Ghana, and I can say listening to that message was very satisfying. It was a message to the enemy, to the people of Burkina Faso, to the people of Ghana, and to the leader of Ghana, and also to the rest of the leaders of Africa. As a matter of fact, I shared a little bit of tears after finishing the message. And let me say this before we move forward. In regards to the speech of Ibrahim Traoré, I tried my best to remove some part out, but I couldn't get any particular place to remove out because the speech from the beginning to the ending was relevant, and I know you love it. He spoke in French, and I'll interpret every bit of it accurately, and you will confirm that it is one of the greatest speech ever. And before we get into it, kindly support us by subscribing and also like the page. Now let's move forward, lovely people. Let's look at the first message conveyed by the public to the leaders present from their individual countries of Africa. At the event, the public practically point out 2 leadership to the rest of the leaders: the worst leadership and the best leadership. The public endorsed the greatest leadership among all of them. When the former president Akufo-Addo got up, he was booed by the public in front of all the leaders, and that is the public telling everybody that this one particular is the worst leadership. When Captain Ibrahim Traoré got up, the public cheered him up to tell the rest of the leaders that this one is the greatest leadership among all of them. The public just confirmed that this one is the face of real leadership. Even Mahama confirmed it, that he was surprised that he got the highest applaud among everybody.
And you can also see how popular Mr. President is in Ghana. When he was introduced at the Black Star Square, he got the biggest applause.
Now, that was the message of the public to the leaders. Now, saying that our leaders are still glued to the West despite the global economic shift, President John Dramani Mahama also conveyed a message to the rest of the leaders, and a message accompanied by a particular question that I believe after going home they themselves will reason and answer the question in their heads. Let's listen to that question very sharp.
In 2023, for instance, the G7's combined total of world GDP was 30%. But by 2029, that number is predicted to drop to 27%. In 2023, the BRICS percentage of world GDP was 37.3%. And so what does this mean to us in Ghana? What could it mean to our economy? Where do we fit in this geopolitical maelstrom?
He asks if the GDP of the G7, United States and the rest, which is the West, is dropping, and the BRICS, Russia, China and co, their GDP or their economy is growing. What does that mean to us? Or what does that mean to our economy as Africans? And where should we fit in this geopolitical shift? So practically, John Dramani Mahama is telling all of them that we need to shift to the east. It is time to shift. Looking at how things are going right now, we need to shift to the east. That is the message he was preaching to them. Now, the message of Ibrahim Traoré, let's first talk about his message that he conveyed to the entire world without speaking a word. When he was going to greet the vice president, a historical vice president for the first time in the history of Ghana, we have our first vice female president. When he got to the vice president, being a woman, he removed his soldier, is it beret? What I mean, I will call it a cap. He removed his soldier cap and greeted the woman, telling the entire world to respect motherhood and to stop disrespecting motherhood. Respect women, respect mothers. If you are a woman, you are a father in the house and you agree with Traoré, hit the like button. And if you agree with me, you need to subscribe to be part of the family. Now, lovely people, let's come to the second message of Ibrahim Traoré. Amazing message. And he spoke in French, and I'm going to make sure to interpret it correctly without adding anything or removing anything. Trust me for accurate translation. Respect. Now, let's go. It is an immense pleasure and an honor to be here among you. And for this, I give thanks to God who has made this gathering possible. Thank God we are able to arrive safely this morning, and we are very proud to be here with you and to exchange ideas. It is truly an honor. Before saying anything else, I would like us to observe a minute of silence in memory of all our martyrs who have fallen victim to barbarism. Thank you. I wish you a happy, prosperous New Year 2025. May God grant you good health and ensure that all your endeavors are successful and prosperous. May there be unity and love in your respective families and among you. May God protect you throughout the year 2025 and help you fulfill your dreams. I would also like to pay tribute to our valiant fighting forces who are giving their all, as you can see, to keep Burkina Faso standing. Their noble profession requires great sacrifice. Every time they venture into the field, they know some may not return, but duty calls them. That is the nature of their work. While they sometimes feel sentimental, those who are privileged to defend Burkina Faso must be encouraged and applauded. When they meet their end at the field, let us not mourn or pity ourselves. If we do mourn, it should be to vow to avenge them, and we must honor them whenever possible, because it is not given just to anyone to leave their home, confront danger, and know that they might not return. Yet this is what they do every day, having sworn to defend our beloved nation even at the cost of their lives. Our fighting forces are fulfilling their pledge. Today, more than ever, our armed forces go wherever they wish. It means the army is becoming powerful, guys. At this moment, several operations are underway across various units. We are facilitating heavy losses on the enemy and gradually pushing them out of Burkina Faso. This battle, this war, we will win. We will defeat imperialism, which has fueled terrorism in our region to try to subjugate us and exploit us indefinitely. Africa is awakening, and no one will close Africans' eye to our realities again. No one will divide us or impose their will upon us. We have worked hard to be here today to speak to you, but also to wish President John Dramani Mahama good luck. We wish him success because there are many challenges ahead. I encourage you Burkinabés living in Ghana to support him. Pan-Africanism is a complex struggle, but for the people, it is straightforward. Love one another and support one another. Often, the challenges lie with our leaders. We will do everything to align our leaders with the people's will, because the people are already united and Pan-African. The real problem lies with the leaders. Ghana's decision to elect John Dramani Mahama is a powerful message. I urge you to support him in his responsibilities, particularly regarding security and economy. Support Ghana's defense and security forces as much as possible through intelligence sharing and economic collaboration. Help them as you will help Burkina Faso armed forces. Remember that a nation cannot survive without a strong military. Therefore, I repeat the importance of supporting Ghana's security forces, because they alone cannot help the country regain economic stability and thrive. Additionally, I urge you to love the people here and live harmoniously as you already do. The problem lies with the leaders, not the people, because the people are already integrated. Continue in this spirit. Be a model of integrity as Burkinabe. A Burkinabe should not be a problem but a solution. You have always conducted yourself well, and I hope this dynamic continue as you support the new president in his significant task. We will work together to strengthen cooperation between Burkina Faso and Ghana, as well as within our regional bloc between AES and Ghana. This is an opportunity to renew our relationship and address the challenges we are facing together. We are committed to securing and modernizing our national identity document to meet current standards, and we are addressing diaspora concern to make it easier for you to invest in the country. Burkina Faso is on challenging yet promising path, and we must remain united, hopeful, and determined. The fight against terrorism will end and we will develop our nation and industries to facilitate investment under secure conditions. The future is bright, and I encourage you to maintain unity among yourself and with your host. And this is the most important aspect of Ibrahim Traoré message. He said, stay connected to your roots and culture, because losing them means losing your identity. May God guide and protect you throughout this year. Patriotism or death. Thank you very much. That is the message of Ibrahim Traoré when he met with his people. Lovely people, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to be part of the family. Respect.